Hi everyone, welcome. It's Monday night, 8 p.m. Eastern, so it's time for Stamping with Denise. I'm so glad you joined me tonight. Tonight I have another great card, Christmas card for you. If you like my videos, I appreciate if you share the video and share in the comments, and you might win the card I make tonight. Also, if you give me some hearts, if you like what you see, I appreciate it. Facebook likes the hearts better than the thumbs up, so it just helps my video be seen better on Facebook. Excuse me. If you recall, last week I made this cute fun fold card, and I'm going to be sending this out to Ann Johnson because Ann shared my video. So thank you, Ann. Excuse me just a second. I'm a little congested, so I don't know what's going on. If you're watching on YouTube, welcome. If you haven't subscribed, please do so, and then click the blue bell, and you'll be notified whenever I upload a new video. And I usually upload a video on Monday evenings. So, with that being said, I think we will switch the view. Oh, I know what I wanted to tell you. First of all, happy October. I can't believe it's October 3rd already. And Stampin' Up! Announced a great deal. Tomorrow, they're offering free shipping on any order. I think it's over $75 before tax. So, it's a great time to get a prepaid paper pumpkin subscription. Get one of those bigger items you were thinking about. I figured that if you buy the Stampin' Cut and Emboss machine, shipping for that is $13. So that's a nice savings if you wanted to get one of those. So I just throw that out there. When I switch my video or switch my view, you'll see my website and you'll see my current host code. Okay? So let me switch. There we go. So, and you all know that Saturday was World Card Making Day, and Stampin' Up! Had a big to-do. Did you make any cards that day? I actually had a class, and we did a Christmas cards, and it was so much fun. Everyone was getting into the swing of things. So I wanted to show you this fun card here that I'm going to show you how to make tonight. Okay. It is using, oh shoot, I forgot something that goes with this. Hang on a second. I'm sorry about that. I had everything out and then I put something away. So it is using the bundle that includes the sweet candy canes and the candy cane dies. And you know this card uses every die that comes in this set. That doesn't happen very often, but it does. And you'll see. It also uses the Sweetest Christmas Designer Series paper, which, you've seen. It has that. It has this design, has that. Has these stripes, the candy canes, all sorts of great designs. And then the top piece, I have used the real red and white 6x6 glimmer paper. So you get 4 sheets of red and 4 sheets of the white. Okay. So, and it's nice. It doesn't fall off. It's very nice quality glimmer paper. It's great. It's well worth your money. And I like, the white can be used for a lot of occasion cards. It adds a little bit of bling. The red is perfect for, of course, Christmas, Valentine's Day, or just any card that is primarily red. So I am going to show you how to do this today. And like always, we're going to start at, well, not like always, because sometimes our card bases are different sizes. But our standard card base is 8.5 by 5.5. This is half of a piece of cards of our cardstock. We're going to fold this in half. I'm going to get my bone folder here and give it a nice good crease. Okay, there we go. Now I've taken a piece of the Sweetest Christmas Designer Series paper, and this one is 5 1/4 by 4, which happens to be the same size as the white Glimmer paper that we're going to put on top of it. Okay, so there you go. And I'm going to go ahead and put this Designer Series paper down on my card base. Now you notice I picked a different piece. This piece here is all green. This one has green with a larger stripe and a small red stripe. I kind of wanted to see what worked best. Okay. So let's put that down. So this piece is, like I said, is 5 1/4 by 4. And so is this Glimmer paper that we are going to use this big die to cut out. Now this is too big for the mini Stampin' Cut and Emboss machine, so we are going to use the big one. Let me set things out of the way while I do that. I'm gonna get down here and pick it up. Okay, very much fills up my screen. Okay. I need to get a drink again. Okay, and my plates. All of a sudden I forgot what I was looking for. Okay, and a little tip. I thought that this would cut out the Glimmer paper. It doesn't. The only thing this is going to cut out is the stripes. So you have to trim it down first. So when I made my first card, I did not trim the paper down, so I had to go back and do it afterward. Well, that's fine, except then sometimes the paper wants to kind of warp because I'm going to stand up to do this because, you know, it's not as solid. So if you do cut it, trim it down after you die cut it, just make sure you've got it, you know, true and square. Okay. Let me put that through. And I should have put it, you're going to hear a big thud probably. Yeah. That's okay. It didn't hurt anything. But what I should have done was I should have run it through the machine at an angle like this, and it wouldn't have made that big thud. But I didn't think till I was already started on it. So I'll put that back. And here we go. I'm gonna just take this one plate off. We'll need the machine back in just a little bit. So take this off of here and take all of these little bits out. Now, I think there's probably something to do with these. I have to think about it. But I saved the ones from my first card. So if you have any ideas, let me know. I'm going to come up with something at least to use the bigger ones, because those are good size pieces to use. Okay, we'll put those right over there. Okay. Okay, we'll be moving back and forth a little bit. So then what we're going to do is I'm going to use some adhesive and put this right down on here. Now, I could have used an adhesive sheet to put it down. I didn't because, I don't know, I just didn't want to. So I am going to use the multi-purpose liquid glue, and I am going to put it on here. Now, remember, a little dab will do you on this, but it's nice that it does have some areas that have a little bit bigger, you know, wider space, but you don't need large amounts. I'm just going to put some dots down around the edges. The advantage of the glue is that it allows you a little bit of wiggle room to get something arranged just right. But for this application, you don't want to move it around too much because you smear the glue, and then you'll have glue all over your designer series paper. Okay. Let's see if I can pick this up here and not get glue all over myself. I'm sorry. Maybe it's allergies, because I do a lot of fall allergies, so maybe that's what's going on. Okay, so let's put this on here. I'm going to start on one side. And I don't know if you noticed, but I lined the designer series paper and the Glimmer paper up together to make sure that they were exactly the same size. There we go. Now see, I've got just a little bit of glue seeping out here. There we go. Perfect. Okay. Now we are going to build our little ornament, for lack of a better word. So I don't know, which way do you like it? Do you like it, maybe it's too soon to tell, with just the green stripes or the green and red? I don't know, so far I kind of like the green and red, but we'll have to see. Okay, we're going to start building on that. First thing I'm going to do is stamp the candy canes, and make this easy. I'm going to put them on one block and stamp them all at the same time. I think this is the only thing, yep, that I need the red for. Okay. I'm gonna put it, well, I guess I'll put it right in there. So I'm gonna stamp some other things at the bottom. This piece of paper. Nice, okay. Set that over there. Now, and that was with real red. Now I'm going to use garden green. I just love that the ink matches the paper, matches the ribbon. It's beautiful. So I've got 3 of these little green boughs, little green pieces of greenery on here. So I'm going to put one there. I'll put one right there. I'll put one right there. Okay, perfect. We'll still need this green for the sentiment, but that'll be last here. Okay, so now I'm going to move this out of the way again, and we will get the Stampin' Cut and Emboss machine out. Okay, there we go. So, I have my dies. Luckily, I have 2 leaves, so I can get one less pass through. And then I have my candy canes. Whoops. Okay, so let's line these up here. And I'm going to move this toward the front here. I'm less concerned about the bottom, because you know what? It's not going to show when I put it all together. So if I don't get that cut out just right, I'm not too concerned. So I'll put this one on here. Put this one right on here. And you know, I can see the stem on that green leaf right through that dot on the die. So that's how I know I have it centered. Okay, we're going to put this down here very carefully. Hope that I don't move those. Looks pretty good. I know that one's off a little bit, but again, it's not going to show once I get the card assembled. So I'm okay with that. Need to order some new plates. They're starting to work pretty good. Okay. So there's my candy canes. Yeah, it's off a little, but like I said, it's okay. It's not going to show because it's going to be underneath all the stuff. I'm going to put, oops, pull those out. I'm going to put, let me see here. I'm going to use this die for the tag. And then I'm going to put my last, I'm going to die cut my last little piece of greenery here. Okay, I told you I was going to use every die on that card. Doesn't happen very often. There we are. I don't care if that's crooked because I'm just cutting it out of the paper. Okay, come on. Why does it not want to go through? Oh, I know why, I bet. I think I'm a little crooked. There we go. Try that. There we go. Here. It's trash. Put this over here. Poke that out of my die. There we go. I still like to put them away with paper in them. There we go. And that. Get rid of that, and I will move this out of the way. Okay, we'll bring our sample and the one we're working on. And while we have this here, I'm going to go ahead. I kind of cut that a little bit. I think I'll be okay doing it on that. If not, I'll recut one. I'm going to get my sentiment that says Candy Cane Wishes and Mistletoe Kisses. Stamp it right up here. Okay, that's good. Now I can put the green ink pad away. All done stamping. I am gonna get my little mini guillotine cutter so that I'm sure, you know, I'm not happy with that. I'm gonna redo that. Sorry, guys. Give me a second here. I'm gonna pull a piece of scrap paper out of my bin. Let me get the die. Run this through real quick. See, another time when I should have put that die at an angle because it's squared off, but I didn't. Okay, that's better. Oops. Okay, we'll try this one more time. My garden green. Let me get my stamp. Try this again here. Dagnabbit. I can stamp straight. Okay, we're going to use the back because, again, it's not going to show too much. So, it's part of being on camera, you know. There we go. That's a little better. This way, I mean, you could freehand cut that with scissors, but this way I know it's straight. Okay. So you can see here I've taken a piece of the white baker's twine. I'm going to run this around here a couple of times. 1, 2, and 3. Okay, let me get my 2 ends here. There we are. I'm going to tie that in a knot. It's like I need one more hand sometimes, you know? And I should have probably kept it long and not cut it till I had this on there. So it would have been easier, but it is what it is. So now we're going to, where's my front here? There we go. Some days it does not pay to get in a hurry. The faster you go, the longer it takes you. So sometimes you just gotta take your time. I'm gonna kind of adjust the bow. Boy, I cut off way more than I needed, but that's okay. That bow just a little small, that loop. There we go. And where's my scissors? There we are. And okay, I already cut this out of the designer series paper. You can see it right there. It is, I used one of the scalloped layering circles. I didn't bring those dies over. You guys have seen them. I've used those lots and lots of times. So we are going to layer these together like this. Where's my... That'll probably, I haven't attached it to the circle yet. I just kind of want to get my placement right. Put that just like that. I think that's good. Okay. The more that you can treat certain things as one piece, the easier it is. So it's easier for me to put this on here as one whole piece versus 2 pieces, if that makes sense. So I'm gonna put that a little bit of an angle like that. There we go, just like that. Now I have my 3 pieces of greenery that I'm gonna tuck in here. Again, it's going to be hidden in there by the ribbon, so I can certainly, on this one I tucked it under, but on this one I can do like, I can put it right on top. Again, it's not going to be seen. Put this one down here like this, I think, and I'll put the other one up there. Okay, now I'm going to do the bow before I put that on. So I'm going to use this red. This is the Real Red and Garden Green 3/8 inch ribbon combo pack. It comes like this. This is the red. And again, you know how I make the bow. I just do 2 bunny ears. Give yourself a little bit of room to work with on this side, okay? 2 bunny ears. Tie the bunny ears together. There you go. And then you just kind of massage it, so to speak, you know, kind of work with it to get it the size that you want. And really don't waste very much ribbon this way. Okay. You know, and this is still a perfectly good piece of ribbon. You know what? Watch here in the next week or so for my tip. I'm going to give you a tip on how to make a cool bow out of those, okay? You watch. They'll be back on my Facebook page, on my tips. And so I'm going to put this right here with a glue dot. I'm actually going to put 2 glue dots on my bow. Which side do I like better? Is one better than the other? Nope, both sides look good, so I'm good. Because this will just kind of keep it from twisting if I'm anchoring it in 2 places. There we go. So I'm going to put this right like this. There. Now I'm going to put this on here. And I'm just going to attach right down there. Isn't this just adorable? And again, I'm just amazed that I'm using every die in that die set. That just does not happen usually. There we go. Now we're going to put dimensionals on and attach this as one whole piece to our card. You can see how doing it this way makes it a little easier to attach to the card. You know, if you have to change something or you have to fix something, it's easier to do it just on here than to peel it off the card. So, where are my dimensionals? Thought I got some out, but I guess I didn't. So now I'm going to turn this over. You can see this is the only thing that's on dimensionals is this piece here. Everything else is glued flat. There, I like to spread them out a little bit so that it has good support. I'll probably put one right kind of in the middle. Okay, there we are. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Half dimensional, there we go. And I think that looks good. Okay. And there we are. That wasn't too bad. So I hope you liked tonight's card. Tell me, which card do you like better? The one with the all green behind it or with the green and red? I don't know. I'm going to have to think about this. I'm not sure which one I like better. But anyway, remember if you want to place an order tomorrow. That's October 4th for free shipping on orders over $75. Here's my website. This is my brand new host code for the month of October. Please do that and you will get a gift in the mail from me. Okay, everybody, thank you so much. I will see you next Monday night at 8 p.m. Eastern for Stamping with Denise. Bye now.